guys, I'm Laura Vitale. On this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I want to share something with you that's really easy, super simple, a favorite of mine. And if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen me make these a lot because we love them. These are what I call my breakfast egg muffins, which are so versatile, so delicious. My personal favorite combination is what I'm going to share with you today because I love anything sort of pepper and onion and sausage. So I'm doing turkey bacon, peppers, onions, and cheese, and it's just so good. They're so easy. They're a great low carb option for you if you're looking for something to grab and go in the morning. I think this is great, but they're also fantastic, reheated either in a toaster oven or a microwave, nice and hot and puffy and cheesy and delicious with a slice of toast, a little avocado. If you've got time on the weekend, they're great. Let me run you through the list of ingredients because it's really short and sweet. I've also got my cup of coffee here because it's one of those days. I've got lots of chopped peppers and onions here, and yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. Those are green bell peppers. I'm turning a new leaf. I'm coming around. I've got lots of turkey bacon that I have chopped. You can use regular bacon. You can use sausage of any kind, breakfast sausage, regular sausage. You can use leftover ham, whatever you have. By all means, just make it your own. Use this as sort of like a blueprint of how much you need of each component, and then just do your own thing. I've got a skillet here with a little bit of olive oil, and I'm preheating it over about medium heat. I also have my oven preheating to 400 degrees, and I want to share with you what I have here because this is important. I've got a muffin tin that I have lined with these muffin liners. These are muffin liners made out of parchment paper. I buy mine on Amazon. The reason why I love these is because nothing sticks to them. If you use regular paper liners or like an aluminum liner, they will stick. If you've got silicone liners, use those. They're fabulous. All right. To the skillet, this is really simple. I'm gonna add all of the veg, and because I am using turkey bacon, I'm gonna add my turkey bacon in here because it's not gonna really render any fat, and I'm not looking for this to be like a crispy bacon. I'm looking for everything to kind of cook together, develop some color, soften slightly. I'm gonna hit them with a little salt and pepper, and I'm gonna saute them for about 5 to 7 minutes. And I will show you what they look like when they are done. All right, it's been about 8 minutes, and this is exactly what I love to look for. You see there's some color around the veg. They've caramelized a bit, but the peppers are so quite, you can still see they've got some crunch to them. That is what I like. Now, if you are doing this with a regular bacon, or say like a pork sausage or something, I would cook that separately. I wouldn't add it like I did the turkey bacon with the veggies. I would cook my bacon or sausage first so that you can render out a lot of the fat and discard it. Otherwise, this is going to be a greasy mess, and it's not the way I like it. But if you want that grease in there, by all means. But I say cook it separately. So now here's what I do. I take some of my filling, and I fill my cups about halfway, like that. Maybe a little tiny bit more because I really like these packed. I don't really want a sprinkle of veg here or there. I really want these to be really delicious and flavorful, and that way when I eat them, I really actually like to eat them cold. I know it sounds really bizarre, but I love them cold with hot sauce. I know. I've got just like a lot of delicious flavor. It's not just egg with a few sprinkles of some in there. You know what I mean? I'm going to continue to fill these, and then we move on to the next step. So once you've got your cups filled, and if you have any left over, just keep it in a container and make a smaller batch fresh in a few days because this keeps in the fridge for about 4 days, or use it like a hash and make some fresh eggs and serve that on the side. It's perfect. So what I'm doing is I just took my eggs and I just beat my eggs a little bit with some all-purpose seasoning, and go ahead and fill your muffin cups just about all the way. Don't go all the way to the very top. This one spilled up a little bit, but that's fine because we need a little room for the cheese. So go ahead, fill up those bad boys. Then you just top them with some cheese. Nice, good, melty cheese. And then these are just gonna go in an oven, 400, 15 to 20 minutes until golden and puffed up. And I promise you, they're gonna be the most delicious thing ever, and you'll be so grateful if you make a batch or two of these to have on hand because everyone loves them. And I'm telling you, you can be so creative. You could do all veggies, you could do a different kind. I mean, you do you, boo. All right, I'm gonna pop these into the oven. I'm gonna step away before I add any more cheese. Do they look amazing or what? Look at this one. You know this one's mine. That's the one that I overfilled. So that's going to be mine. But they just came out of the oven. They took exactly 20 minutes because I really like them golden brown. And I thought of something too. How great would this be if you made like 2 or 3 or even 4 amount of these for a party? Say you're having like a brunch of some sort. That's my timer. A brunch of some sort or something like that. You know how kids' birthday parties are like early in the day, because let's face it, nap time is crucial in the afternoon. So the kids' parties are like 11 o'clock in the morning. That would be me. You can make a bunch of these and it would be perfect. Now they do start to deflate as they cool a little bit, but not a whole lot. And look at that, it's going to be perfect. And these, you see why I love these? Look at this, nothing sticks to these. I don't understand, well I do, it's kind of like parchment paper, nothing sticks to that either. Oh, they're perfect. They're not dry at all. They're full of flavor. They're really cheesy. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. When these have cooled down, it is not a fork situation. It is a grab by your hand, grab with your hand and eat as you go. No forks involved because I don't have time for that these days. They smell so good. I love anything peppers and onions. Anything whatsoever is like my favorite. Oh! I'm going to eat the whole thing right here, right now, with no shame. Go to laurainthekitchen.com, get the written recipe, make it, put your own spin on it, tag me on Instagram, let me see your version. I hope that you found this helpful. Let me know what else you want to see next in terms of like something to grab and go. If you're doing something a little healthier, just let me know down below. I hope you enjoy spending time with me, and I will see you soon. Bye.